Hi, I'm Amanda, the Undercover Yarn Snub, and I've got a birthday haul and a few finished objects, not a whole lot. I ended up making a few of the amigurumi F-bombs and an owl, and ended up selling a bunch of them. So I splurged on yarn, like we do. So I'm going to get into it. My first finished object, of course, is my cat ears. This is the Bewitched in the Hirschner's Halloween Worsted 8, which I really love. It's got a little sparkle through it. And then the purple in the middle is Grapette, and I love this yarn metallic. So I ended up making a bunch of these last year and gave mine away because I didn't have quite enough. So these are mine. I made them this year, and I entered them into the Halloween Along over on Ravelry. I think it's Derab. It's D-E-R space R-A-B-E, I believe. You can find her on Ravelry, and I know Ella is entered a lot in that, and I cannot remember her name, Totally Net. She does the portrait afghans, graphghans that are amazing. She has amazing work. But she also told me about the Halloween Along, so I figured I would go on over there and put my cat ears in. Okay. Next is my knitted sampler cowl that I've lost. I don't know where I put it. I put it right here. I did block this and then seam it and then wash it because it's Vanna's Choice. It's the purple print. There's a great dark purple, like a charcoal gray, and I know it looks black, but it's really like a navy. And it's a bunch of knitted stitches. Like there's the drop stitch. There's some eyelets, there's the netting stitch, and then the solid mesh down here. But once I did wash it, it kind of puckered in my seam, so I'm going to have to reblock my seam there. But it's a really nice cowl. I like it a lot. Like I said, it's beautiful colors. Once I washed it, it did get really soft, of course. But yeah. I love it. I'm just glad I can do all these different knit stitches besides just a knit and a purl. I can actually do some knitting. Alright, and my third and final whip, or not whip, FO, is another Wonder Kitty. I made the first one. I contacted the artist, Sabrina, at SoFlo on Etsy, or Shop SoFlo on Instagram. You can find her there, Sabrina. She drew a button that I really love. That's on my lunch bag here. So I contacted her and asked if I could make an amigurumi version of her Wonder Kitty. Hopefully you can see that. I've got my camera facing the other way, so I don't know what's going on. So here is the second version that I made, because the artist actually ended up asking me if I could make her one, and she makes a lot of project bags, so she's going to trade a bag for a Wonder Kitty. So there she is. You can see her little star, and on her wrist, her little golden lasso is a ball of yarn, which made me fall in love with that picture she drew. So that's done, and hopefully soon I can show you the bag that I got for making a second one. Okay, now I just have 2 whips at the moment. Well, I started a third one today after I went to Michael's. My first whip is the dinosaur tail. I made this out of the Stitch Studio Chateau, which is just like the burnout blanket. You just have different colors. It really pulled kind of neat. Very long. I used the same pattern as Mikey at the Crochet Crowd. For his shark tail, I used the same just basic body pattern because it's a really good size. So, and I think my cousin's boys are like 10 and 8 maybe. So this should be a good size for them, the smallest one. Anyways, the shark tail will be a little bit bigger. So that's the body part done. And I have made the plates. Made 2 large, 2 medium, 2 mediums, and a small. And they will just go in a straight line down the center of the tail and stick up, look like a dinosaur hopefully. So I just have to sew these on now. And my second whip is my In the Light shawl. This is knitted. This colorway is Dancing Queen. This is by Molly Girl Yarn, and this is a duet. The duet base is discontinued, but she is making the color still in her other bases. She had a bunch of different bases and just kind of had to consolidate her bases down. And that's exciting because I'm getting ready to go into the second color, which is another Molly Girl. I don't know if you can see, there's like red and purple on a gray yarn. So that's going to look really well with this. It's going to kind of fade. But you work this holding 2 strands of fingering together. And I'm at the point now where I'm going to drop one of the tonal purple and add in 1 strand of this gray with purple reddish flecks, speckles. So I can't wait to see how that looks together. And I believe that's it for everything I've been working on these past few weeks and finished. Like I said, I was making more F-bombs. I made one that was 3 small ones in a cluster. I'll put a picture of that in. I made another giant one that I bought the Lion brand Woolies or the Thick and Quick in the black, and that worked up really fast. I made a giant or a jumbo F-bomb. The guy who ordered the jumbo also didn't want a quiet F-bomb, so I'll add a video in later at the end here of the noisy F-bomb. And then I made 2 of the owl pillows. This is by All Crafts on YouTube. I made one in a darker pink, and this is just the Stitch Studio Soiree. That was their holiday yarn last year. And the pink, I believe, is the Stitch Studio Lullaby. And I added a glittery thread to make it shiny too. And then the front, the white and the black, is just the I Love This Yarn metallic. And then the only thing I did different, I just made a little triangle for the nose. On the tutorial, she embroiders a nose in, which I'm not the best embroiderer, so I just made a triangle, stuck it up there. And that was it. That was everything that I made the past few weeks. I do have a huge yarn haul. It was my birthday. Today is the 14th Sunday, and my birthday was last Sunday on the 7th. So I've got a huge yarn haul. I did a lot of splurging this month for my birthday, so I'm really excited about that. Let's see. The one before my birthday, though, was the dollar bin at Lion brand. I've held on to it for a little while to show you guys once I got everything together. But I got 3 balls of this. This is the wool spun. It's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. Looks like I have 2 different dye lots though. And this is the forest print. So, okay, I'm not sure why my phone only wants to record for a certain amount of time and then cut off. So I'm going to try to make the rest of the yarn a little bit quicker. Okay, so I got 3 of the forest print. These were the dollar bin at Lion Brand. I got 3 of the quarry print. And this is like grays and blacks. Maybe a dark tannish color. Not really sure how well that's coming up. So I got 3 of those, $1 each. Then I got 2 of these. I really love the neon greens. They've just really called out to me a lot lately, and I think this is really, really pretty. This is Long Beach Lime in the Hometown USA. These were both $1 each as well. And then last for the Lion Brand dollar bin is the Woolies Thick and Quick, and this is Purple Martin. Of course, anything purple I'm all about, especially when you mix it in with a nice gray or a black or a green. So there was the last of my dollar yarn from Lion Brand. Okay, and as you may or may not know, if you watch Lacey on Hooked on Owls, I won a prize for her 80's mail. I was the Instagram winner. She picked my little lace wrist warmers, and with the headband, the big bow headband. And so I won the Premier Yarns in Pink Swirl. And there was also a little notebook, so no Prama Llama. That is actually at my job now, sitting on my desk. And a stitch marker, which I have on my shawl here. It's a little heart. There we go. It's a little heart. It says made with love, which is really cute. I like it. That'll be on a lot of whips. So, that was the actual prizes that I won. The yarn, the stitch marker, the notepad, and then I got 2 patterns. Lacey actually decided to let us pick one of her patterns as well, and hopefully I'll have that FO soon. It's a little, I got her little Sherbert unicorn pattern, and then the fingerless mitts. Can't even remember that designer's name. I'm so bad at this. So that was my 80's Mal prize, which I was really excited. I had such a crappy day the few days before that happened, and actually Z was the first person to tell me that I'd won, so I ran over there and watched the video, and sure enough, it was me. So that really brightened up my last crappy days and made a good one, so that was really exciting. Okay, so now my husband, for my birthday, got me a $50 gift card to AC Moore, which, even though he says I have enough yarn and that I should use what I have, he's a really good husband. He still got me a gift card to AC Moore, so that was all his fault. First thing I got there were these knit stitch markers. They're really super cute. There's a ball of yarn. Ball of yarn with needles in it, and then a little sweater, which these are really great knit stitch markers. I thought they were so cute. Let's see. I also went, they had, AC Moore had the ombre on sale for $6.99 each, so I picked up 4 of these in the anthracite colorway. And I picked up some of the Baby Soft Boucle. If you watch Terry on the Yarn Joy podcast, she was making the alpaca blanket, It's corner to corner, and it calls for this. I think she used a different kind for the llama, but I went ahead and bought this while I was at AC Moore with my gift card, so I've got enough to make that. And I want to use the tonal grays. I just really like how all of the ombres or the mandalas work up corner to corner. So instead of just being a plain gray background, I'm going to do the tonal grays and then the llama. So I bought that, have enough to make the blanket. And we'll get started on that sometime soon, I'm hoping. And while I was there, I've always tried to pick up some of the Karen Simply Soft Party. And every now and again, AC Moore will have them for $10. So I picked up some of the colors I've been wanting. I really love this royal blue, royal sparkle. Such a really dark, sparkly blue. It's great. And every time I go to make Christmas things, I always want a sparkly red. Or like when I made Lacey, I would have loved to make her cherry out of the sparkly red, so I didn't have any. So I picked some of that up. And this teal. Teal sparkle. And I really just love that color. And I figured I would get this one. It's a darker gray. It's platinum sparkle. So instead of being like the silver color, it's a little darker, more like a pewter. So that was my AC Moore birthday haul. And let's see. I ended up finally getting some blocking nuts. These are actually, they sell them in the auto parts stores, so I figured I'd pick up some. They're 12 by 12 blocks, 12 of them. They're normally about $13, but the store I work for, I used my employee discount and got them for $7, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'll probably get another set too. And let's see, oh yes. And I went ahead and splurged as well from some of my commissions and bought this great tote that Randy made from Random Randy's Ramblings. And I just love it. As soon as she showed the fabric, I was like, oh, I need to buy a bag when she makes it. So there's that one. Mainly Edgar Allan Poe here. I love him. But I just like all the spooky stuff on him, and I've got a bunch in here. This really cute black and orange argyle, but as you can see, I've got probably 3 balls of yarn in here, so it's a good size. I really like it. And let's see, I got a little list down here, so let's make sure I show you everything. Right. There is a new yarn store that opened up by my job. I think she just opened up this summer. So I went and visited her with the money I had left over from my amigurumi sales. And I splurged big time. First there was this cute candy corn progress keeper. That was handmade and painted, all that good stuff, by H.B. Lovecrafts. I thought that was a really cute name. Her name is like Heather Beth. And so I just like how it plays on the H.P. Lovecraft. But there I found some gorgeous, gorgeous yarn. I really love this dyer, Murky Depths. This is Girl Gone Mad, and it's just gorgeous purple, tonal dark purple, and this is me. I love these darker colors. Here is that gorgeous, almost plum mixed with a black, and it's kind of lightened up a little bit. That color is Jubilee. That's the same dyer, Murky Depths. And then Megan, she was the yarn shop owner, and I was looking for a third color. I didn't necessarily need a fade, but she led me to this. It is Long Dog yarn, and that's, I don't know why My camera keeps shutting off, but it is. But Megan led me to a perfect third color for these. I was thinking maybe another in the light shawl with the fringe, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make something else. Just since I've already made an in the light, I might want to make something else, or I'll make another in the light. But these three really are gorgeous together. I love them. And while I was there, since I'm doing a little bit more knitting, I figured I would go ahead and get another pair of needles. And I found these. Knitter's Pride Marbles. It's a size 8, which is what you should really be using for in the light, which I'm only using a 7, which I believe is 4mm. These are 5mm. But they're just really cute. Excuse all the rustling. But they are purple and marbled, which is just right up my alley again. It's very cute. I couldn't leave them at the shop. I had to bring them home with me. I would have liked a little bit longer cable. It's only a 24-inch cable. But like I said, that was the only one size 8 in the purple, so I went with it. Alright, I think that's about it. This last one, I have 3 people to blame. I saw it first, I believe, on Randy's video. She said it was like a choker colorway, but it's the Loops and Threads Charisma in the Dragonfly colorway. And I went and got 8 balls of this. I want to make a blanket. Like I said, I first saw it with Randy, and then I think Z and Cynthia from I Am She was making herself a wrap this week, and she didn't have enough, so she was tripping me out. But all 3 of them got me hooked on this. I just love it. These are my colors, that dark, bright purple and that lime, almost neon green with it. And like I said, I just love this color so much. Michael's today had their Loops and Threads buy 2 get 1 free, and then another 20% off. So I got 8 skeins for like 20 bucks. You really can't beat that. And that leads me into one of my last whips. Like I said, I love how the ombres and the mandalas work up corner to corner, and I figured this one would be a great one too. So I'm going to use all 8 balls in a corner to corner, and hopefully that'll look really great. I'm already liking how it looks. So, and like I said, it's all Randy, Z, and Cynthia's fault that I'm hooked on that yarn. But I'm just really glad there was a great sale. And like I said, I bought all the store had. So, I think that's everything. Let me go ahead and get off here before my camera shuts itself off again. And sorry for the rude noises. It's my bulldog sleeping. It's snoring. You can hear that. It's not me making bodily function noises, I promise. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay.